Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 407 and 408. Part 9, Chandas, the feet of the Vedas. 4. The story of how the Chandas came into literature. The way the sounds are raised and lowered in the swaras of the Vedas, it is not done in subsequent literature. The first time anything was written in Anushtup Chandas without intonation was by Valmiki. He also did not do so intentionally, but happened to stumble upon this method of expression on the spur of the moment. The story is like this. One day, he chanced to notice two crauncha lovebirds in the forest. Within a fraction of a second, the hunter had killed one of the birds with an arrow. Rishi could see the intensity of love of the bird alive, turning into shock and horror. He ended up cursing the hunter that he may never have any good luck because of his cruel treatment to one of the lovebirds. Then he felt bad that after all the hunter was only earning his livelihood, and that he was a rishi should have had better sense than cursing him like this. Then somehow the rishi was mulling over the words of his outburst. He noticed that his curse had come out without his volition and happened in perfect Anushtup Chandas. His words were as follows: Ma nishada pratishtam tvam agamaha shashvate samaha yat krauncha mitunat ekam avadihi kama mohitam. The surprising thing was not only that it was in perfect Anushtup Chandas, but also that it conveyed a second meaning. The sloka could interpret it to mean as though addressed at Mahavishnu, Hey Lakshmipate, for this action of yours of punishing one of the couple of his lust will always bring you name and fame. It was as though it was addressing Sri Ramachandra Murthy for having killed the lustful Ravana. Thus hunting was separating him from the Mandodari. Rama would be attaining to everlasting fame. Realizing his divine directions, he took upon himself to compose the Ramayana Mahakavyam in the same meter. Non-Veda form of the sloka, without intonations, came into being for the first time then. Prose will also be forgotten. The poetical form within the confines of measured metric discipline will facilitate ease of memory. That is why all writings in the olden times were in poetical form only. That is why all children start their learning with nursery rhymes, I suppose. Once printing technology became available, people were quick enough to realize that they could be lazy enough. They came to conclusion that there is no need to memorize, as they could always refer to book. That is when prose started growing. Still, it is a poetry which was more beauty and power. The first poetical literature is Ramayana. That is why Valmiki's magnum opus is called Adi Kavyam. It was divine grace that Chandas could be the reason for the birth of Ramayana. The vehicle of conveyance for all the stotras, Puranas and Kavyas was the slokam form, which was very much an offspring of Chandas. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.